This episode of TMI Weekly is brought to you by Only in a Woman's World.
I guess it's no secret that Julie and I don't always see eye to eye on things. Astrology is definitely one of those topics for me. She believes, I don't. What can I say? So she sat down with astrologist Susan Miller to try to convince me that the stars actually have something to say. Check out their interview. Moving to LA, shooting TMI, and running a blog, I'm constantly on the go. I feel like Anna on Only in a Woman's World actually knows what I'm talking about. Balancing life and career, it's a full-time job.
Welcome to TMI Weekly. I am doing a special breakout episode with Susan Miller, who is my favorite astrologist and runs the incredible website astrologyzone.com, which I just told her I've been reading since 1999.
Aww.
Literally every single month. So people still, I think, are very skeptical of astrology. They think of it as fortune telling.
Actually, every astrologer that you will ever meet started being very skeptical.
Really?
Yeah, no one's born believing. I never thought I'd be telling the world that I knew astrology. I have a business degree at NYU, and it was actually Time Warner that came to me and said, "You're so good with this. We're going to put you on our website." And that was Pathfinder before AOL got involved. I was an agent for commercial photographers at the time. And for 6 years I did both until the website got so big that I had to choose.
So a chart would be where you map out the stars and where they are, where the planets are,
Yes.
and your time of birth and your location of birth. Is
Yes,
that correct?
and you have all 8 planets plus the sun and moon. And yes, we still look at Pluto because we know he's powerful. He may be a little dwarf, but he's still powerful. In astrology, because it's so mathematical and every little minute and second counts, even twins don't have the same chart.
As far as I understand it, the 3 most important aspects of your chart are your sun sign, which is what you read about in the newspaper, your rising sign, and your moon sign.
Can I show your chart
Yeah.
as an
Yeah, yeah.
example? Your rising sign is here. It is so important that you need to read it as if it's your sun sign. You need to read both. For example, you have Gemini rising, and if someone met you at a party and didn't know you were a Pisces, they would guess Gemini first. And look, you're a journalist, you have your own show. The little talker is Gemini. Yeah. The Pisces is the spiritual, compassionate person. That's the other side of you. Astrology can help you with the timing in everything you do.
9, 10,
10,
11.
11.
Keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab us some water.
13. Woo! 42, 43,
Good job.
44.
You're almost there.
45.
Staying in shape can be deliciously fun. Try baked Lay's crisps with 65% less fat than regular potato chips. Find them in the chip aisle with other snacks made just for you.
So Serena wrote in and she said, and they probably let themselves go. Megan, that was a really bitchy, condescending thing to say about Mary's friends who were married and had babies. To assume that women let themselves go after getting married or having children is really sexist, sad, and a disgusting notion. Well, Serena, I totally agree. That was quite the statement. I did not mean for that to come out the way it did. I think that my green-eyed jealousy came out in that episode, and I think I'm just a little bit frustrated right now being single.
The moon is how you're feeling, so you wouldn't really read a forecast of, say on my column, because you already know how you're feeling. You have your moon in Sagittarius, so you saw your mother as intellectual, loving learning, loving to travel, very frank when you'd ask her a question. But
That's true.
And then the midheaven, it's at the very top where the 12 would be on a clock. That is where you give your ultimate contribution to the world. You have Aquarius there, so it's through broadcasting and internet.
Technology, right?
Yes. Every planet has a little job in the chart, and I almost think of it as the fairies standing over the little bassinet, each one giving its gift. It's not destiny. I can tell you areas of expansion, areas of constriction. Astrology can help you with the timing in everything you do. It's almost like acupuncture. You're working with the flow of the universe. You're not walking into the surf and getting hit by it like a concrete wall.
Yeah.
You're going with
Incredible.
it.
And I think you've shed a lot of light onto, a lot of the facets of astrology that people definitely don't know anything about. And if you
Yes.
are interested in finding out more about Susan Miller and her incredible website, go to astrologyzone.com. And Susan, thank you so much for being here on
thank you.
TMI Weekly. You are a pleasure.
Thank you so much.